How are you doing, guys? We're going to examine Pi Network's price forecast today. I chose to offer this to you guys because I think it's a subject that all pioneers are highly interested in and find to be of great importance. The recent disapproved listing by many major crypto exchanges has provided us with the hint, and helped us formulate a reasonably accurate projection, so the issue of what the future might contain for Pi is no longer weird. Now, fellas, the price projection or prediction I'm about to make will be based on fact as well as fundamental and technical analysis. I'm not guaranteeing it will be entirely correct as a result, of course. I'm open to being proven wrong if you feel differently about this. Guys, I also want to point out how crucial it is to remember that the Pi network is not yet reachable or accessible over the main net. This implies that the value of a single Pi coin may be considerably lower in the future than any value that any of us would choose it to be. Of course, it might be higher in the alternative. That is our desired outcome. I won't just be discussing Pi coin's anticipated 2023 price once the mainnet has been established this year. I'll also mention the price forecast for Core DAO for this year. In relation to Core DAO, its blockchain is already running as an open network, allowing connections from other sources. The real core has not yet been distributed or made accessible to the wider public. The good news is that it is quite improbable that this will go on for a very long period, so let's unwind now. Pi Day is on March 14th and will soon be here. Let me give a little explanation for people who don't know what Pi Day is all about. The day Pi was invented is recognized as Pi Day. In other words, Pi Network White Paper, a software, was released on March 14, 2019. Despite the fact that the team began development in 2018, okay, gentlemen, let's start with the price prediction for the Pi network before moving on to the Core DAO. So, fellow pioneers, allow me to extend to you the warmest welcome to the Orion network once more. Before we begin, I just want to make sure that you are aware that internet swindlers are utilizing my YouTube profile photograph to respond to comments while impersonating as me. Before we begin, I want to make sure you understand this. It's conceivable that some of them would attempt to contact you using messaging services like WhatsApp or Telegram. If so, you shouldn't waste your time talking to them because they won't be of any value to you. The only way to contact us, as I have previously stated multiple times, is by sending an email to the address provided in the description of the video. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and think about subscribing to our channel to receive notifications every time we upload a new video. I'm grateful. Let's start now. On the other side, the unauthorized listing of Pi currency as an IOU gives us some help in developing a prognosis for the coin starting in this year, 2023 to 2024. The numbers you see below are not the actual prices of Pi coins. But we believe that after the mainnet's debut, everything will proceed practically exactly as we had anticipated. I'm confident that the most of us are now aware of what the IOU is. IOU tokens are a sort of digital asset that are used to symbolize debt between two parties. For those who are unaware that this was addressed in our earlier video, I will simply briefly clarify. A contract that acknowledges the payment of a specific amount of debt is known by the abbreviation IOU. These tokens can be used to speed up transactions between two parties, such as the exchange of money, products, or services. Therefore, just picture an exchange platform posting Pi on an IOU without getting Pi's permission. You see where this is going. The most amusing thing about this situation is that this unauthorized listing has actually assisted in creating a forecast for the price of the Pi coin. Thus, this is what is anticipated to occur towards the end of 2023. If more use cases are found for it, the price of a single Pi currency may rise to $55. Moreover, the price of the Pi coin may reach its all-time high, ATH of $350 at the end of 2024. I'm so excited that I'm trembling. Gentlemen, remember to continue mining every day. This cannot be lost on us. This particular hackathon might be the last one held prior to the introduction of the Major A. This startling news has long been anticipated by every pioneer and Pi miner, and it has at last come to pass. The value of anything that can be exchanged, including all cryptocurrencies currently on the market, is believed by economists to be decided by a number of distinct factors, one of which is the supply and demand in the market, according to the GCP, or Global Consensus Value Trend. For instance, if additional investors attempt to purchase Pi coins at a time when the early adopters are not overly keen to sell them, the price will increase. If more investors attempt to purchase Pi coin, the inverse is also true. In addition, the supply of many cryptocurrencies is constrained, which indicates that prices will keep rising due to the strong demand. Even if the experts have given more compelling arguments for why the global consensus value, or GCV, should be higher, GCP supporters are unwilling to give up what they hold most dear. As a result, the GCV continues to trend higher than any proposed value for Pcoin. But this quickly turned into a verbal fight between specialists, moderators, and other pioneers who think that if everyone could agree on a single price for Bitcoin, it would be acknowledged in the cryptocurrency market. These people think Pi coin should have a value between 0.1 and 0.100. Speaking of predictions, the core DAO community was thrilled to see the main net go live, but in the long term, it will be more beneficial to trade its token on centralized exchanges like CEX. This is particularly true for miners who intend to sell their coin soon in order to reap the rewards of their labor. The core DAO blockchain is now functioning as an open network that permits connectivity from outside sources. The distribution of the genuine E-core has not yet been made possible to the general public. The organization declared that the initial airdrop would occur on February 8. Many exchanges have responded to this news by announcing that they, too, will start trading the coin on the designated day. We have seen that Uniswap v3 has been trading core for a few weeks now, albeit at a very modest rate relative to how well liked it is and how much attention it garnered when the primary 8 were first launched. Let's move on to the core price forecast now. The cost of core DAO has decreased by 13.51% during the previous week. We have created a projection for the price of the cryptocurrency for the coming day, using machine learning techniques that take into consideration core DAO's past pricing. Today's market activity is at a higher level than it was yesterday. At now, the most preferred option for purchasing and selling this asset is the Uniswap v3 exchange. We predict that core will have a jump of more than 1,000% after the airdrop, which will place it as one of the top cryptocurrencies in 2023. Each asset's market activity is monitored by Nomics across a wide range of exchanges. Using information gathered from 3 separate exchanges, the current price of core DAO is calculated. Hence, they make use of the calculations that were previously mentioned in order to contribute to the forecasts that are shown in this video. Since yesterday, the cost of core DAO has climbed by 3.7%, hitting $1.822 today. Nomics is now keeping track of the 3 exchanges where core DAO can be acquired. We'll end here for the time being because Uniswap v3 is the most popular. Please use the like and subscribe buttons down below if you like this video. Moreover, please check out the email in the video's description if you have any business proposals. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you in the next video.